Hello, my friends. How's everyone doing today? Welcome to my channel. I almost said frugal friends. Yeah, that's what I'm all about anyway. So this is Sherry. This is my review channel, and I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for joining me. I'm here today to share something I bought at Dollar Tree. So I was looking online for a tier tray, and the one I narrowed it down to, like, they're anywhere from, if you've ever looked for one like on Amazon, that's where I was mainly looking. They're like $15.99, it seemed like, to anywhere up and up and up and up, but I was kind of looking $15.99 to say $35, but I wanted to keep it lower, so I narrowed it down to a $15.99 one that was kind of like this, but it had a little bit of decoration, like some embossed leaves or flowers or some kind of design around the edge of the trays. So, but then I was in Dollar Tree and I found this one for $7. So that may be an expensive Dollar Tree thing, but for me, I was like, yes, please, because $57 is a lot cheaper than $15.99. So I got it, and so I wanted to show you. This is the box it comes in. It was on the stuff with the aisle where they have the more expensive stuff. It used to be like $3 to $5. Now it's $3 to like $7, and they've started putting things around the store too a little bit that are more. They're not necessarily all on that aisle now, but most things are, I think, still on that aisle, depending on the Dollar Tree you go to, I guess, too. But I want to show you this. So I'm going to put it together and show you how. I haven't put one in. I have a tiered tray, a galvanized metal one that I used to put in my dining room, on the center of my dining room table, and decorate it for the seasons. But I use that one. It's 3 tiers galvanized, and I use it in my coffee center now in my kitchen, because I wanted to have the pot. I wanted to have a little coffee center where everything's right there instead of going to my pantry and getting the coffee pods. So that's what I did. I have my coffee in a canister, my coffee filters if I want to make a pot of coffee. I have an espresso, and that is there. And then on the tier tray, I have the coffee pods for the coffee pod maker, and I have the Nespresso pods. Let me know in the comments, if you watch this video, if you'd like to see my coffee center and how I have it organized. It's not anything fancy, but I like the way I have it. I have my sweetener, and I have also some sugar there. And if I want cream, it's in the refrigerator. So anyway, let's see how this goes together. I'm not reading any directions or anything, just going by. Apparently that goes on the top. So I think this goes here, and this goes here, a little screw-on thing. This has a little pumpkin up here, and I'm going to show you the tray. Now it kind of feels like and looks like, from the bottom especially, you can tell it's that compressed wood, that cheap wood that we all love. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe you don't like it, but I don't mind it because I think this is really pretty here on the top. And that's what I'm mainly going to see when it's sitting on my table. I'm going to see this and this underneath my whatever I put on here. So you can see that feels tight. It's not wobbly or anything. You can tighten it up as tight as you want, I guess. Yeah, I just tightened it up a little bit. This is not moving at all. In fact, this is actually feels tighter, that I can get it tighter than my other one, my galvanized. That one, it's pretty tight, but this feels, since it's wood instead of metal, maybe you can get it tighter. So if you like that, you might like that. You can get it nice and tight. And I'm going to show you. Oh, before I put this on, let me show you something else I really like. So you can see how pretty this is. I like the little wood grain pattern they have here. Here's the side. It is plain, like the pressed wood. You could paint that or something if you want. I'm going to leave it, and this has feet on it. My galvanized tier tray does not have feet on it, and I think this is going to look really cool on my table, even though you would think it might not be noticeable. I feel like it is going to be noticeable. Just that little lift is going to be neat. So and noticeable a little bit. I mean, if you're not a detailed person, you might not never notice anything like that, but I'm very detail oriented, so I notice things like that, you know. So anyway, I'm screwing this on with my fingers. Let me see. It is a Phillips head screwdriver that you're supposed to use on it. Of course, I don't have one right here, so I'm just going to screw it on right now for demonstration purposes with my fingers. Best I can. Grab it. Actually, I got it pretty tight. I will tighten it up with my with a screwdriver when I get a chance, but there you go. You can see the distance between. Actually, that's one thing about the tiered tray. My galvanized one has the edges that go up about an inch or so, and then the trays are closer together than this. So you're going to be able to get something a little taller on here, which is going to be nice, because if you've ever used the one with the trays closer together, you know you have limitations as to what you can fit on there, right? So let me tell you the distance in between the two trays, and I'll tell you the circumference of, or at least the measurement across of the two trays in just 1 second. So as far as I can tell, by just measuring like this, let me measure under here, under the bottom to the top of this one is 7½ inches, just measuring like this. And then across here, that's a lot, 7½ inches. And then across the little one at the top, I'm going to measure across the entire thing is 7¾ and then inside you have a little lip here. So inside the lip is about 7 inches. That's the best I can measure right now. And then the bottom, from side to side, from the very tip top of the sides or edge of the sides, is about 10½ inches. And then inside that little lip, from inside the one lip to the inside of the other side, is 9½ inches. So quite a lot of room, really, I think, to put something. So I'm going to take it in and put it on my table in my dining room and show you what it looks like. And I'm going to put a few things on it. So be right back. Stay tuned. So here it is on my table, my dining room table. And let me get close so you can see that something's causing a shadow there. I guess it's the chandelier that I have overhead. But I wanted you to be able to see the feet, how the feet are holding it up off the table. So there we go. I'm watching my son's dogs in case you see a dog sitting this week, just by coincidence. But I'm going to go get some of my Halloween things and put on here, because that's my next decorating season, fall and Halloween. So I'll be right back. The verdict is I love it. I've got a few of my Halloween and maybe a couple of fall things on here just to show you what it looks like. But I put a nice tall thing on the top. This wouldn't fit. This pumpkin man wouldn't fit on the bottom. And then I've got some other things just on here so you can see how cute this can be for $7. I didn't need the $15.99 one. And then here's the bottom. Got a little squirrel. I got him at Dollar Tree. He was probably $1.25 a couple years ago. I've collected pumpkins at the Dollar Tree and other thrift stores and things over the years, so I have quite a few pumpkins, but there's one of my white ones. That orange one there, I know I got that probably at Dollar Tree. And on the white one, I really think I got that at Dollar Tree too. I've just collected them for so long, I forget where I got them. And then over on this side, let me go on the other side. I got this at a thrift store last year in Florida. This little vintage witch. Isn't she adorable? I don't really like witches or, collect witches or anything, but I just thought she was so cute with her green hair. And she was at the thrift store, and I said, yep, you gotta come home with me. She's just so, and she's a bobblehead. See that? She's a bobblehead. I was like, very unique. So, yeah, let me show you an overall view on my table now. I'm going to probably there was a runner at kind of a, a cut, you know what I mean by cut design. runner at Dollar Tree. I think it might have been gold, or maybe they had 2 colors for fall. I think I'm going to get that and put that under here, and I think that'll set it off nice. Set this tiered tray off nicely. But I hope you enjoyed my review. My score is, I love it, so my score is a 10. It's saving money and it's super cute. And so I hope you enjoyed my review. Let me know how you like it, and if you're decorating, if you have one or you're getting one, if you're decorating for fall first or Halloween. I usually do fall first, but I have a granddaughter now that loves Halloween. She's 4 now, and that's her holiday. She just loves anything Halloween. Whenever she sees Halloween shows on TV, her little shows, and it's a Halloween one, she wants to watch that one, or anything in the store. She sees anything Halloween, she goes crazy. So anyway, enough about that, and I hope you enjoyed my review today on this 2-tiered tray from Dollar Tree, and I will see you in my next video. Everyone have a great day.